So let's get into the mechanics. How am I gonna solve when I have these one-step equations? So maybe I got something like x plus 7 equals 9. Wow. Let's just so you know, if I had this 9 equals x plus 7, that these are these any different? Well, if we have an equation and things are the same on both sides, we got a 9 on one side and x plus 7 on the other, these are the same. So maybe you're someone who likes having your variable on the right, maybe you like having it on the left, and that's up to you. But you should know that these are the same. Okay, so people do draw this line here, because whatever we're going to do to one side, we got to do to the other. So we got to balance. So it's doing the same on both sides. Hooray. So here, what does that mean? Well, I got to do an opposite to move this 7. I've got plus 7 here. So if I had something happening to someone else, how do I get rid of that? I get rid of it by doing the opposite. Wow, that was a poor explanation, but we're gonna just keep going. So the opposite. What's the opposite of this? What's the opposite of addition? We're gonna subtract. Well, bam. And if we do it on one side, we're gonna do it the other. And just so you see it happening on both. If we do it on both, what happens? Well, oops, hit the mic. That probably sounded crappy. We're going to cancel those out. Bit about pop. And then I'm going to get my cool answer pencil. And I'm going to have x is equal to 9 minus 7 is giving me a nice 2. Okay, that doesn't look that great, to be completely honest. 7 minus 7 goes away. The only thing left on this side is x. Same thing over here. 2 is equal to x. Dun dun dun. So there's the one-step equation. So what kind of things are we going to see here? Let's check this out. So we might have we might have a little x minus 7 equals 8. We might have a little subtracting. We might have a little addition. X plus 3 equals negative 2. We just did one of those. So these are like pairs. These go together, right? These go together. Then what other kind of opposites might we see? We might see some multiplication. Well, 3x equals 18. We got some multiplication. We might see some division. Some and you know, we said x. I keep using x, but we could use some other stuff. Let's use a little m, a little Max Feldman. M divided by negative 4 is equal to negative 5. Ooh, spicy negatives. I know, right? Alright, so we might see some division. And then, what's going on here? Why does Chen have all the space down here? Oh yeah, we might have some other opposites. We might have a variable to the power 2 is equal to something. Let's try a little 9. Or what's the opposite of that? What's the opposite of power of 2? An exponent. Ooh, ho, yikers. An exponent of 2. Exponent means multiplying times itself. So this is the same thing as a times a. What's the opposite of that? We are going to have a square root of a is equal to 25. This is an a. Variable a, not a 9. This is an a. So these are opposites too. So just like when we have the opposite of subtraction, and we do addition to both sides, or if we have addition and we want to do subtraction to both sides, and you know, I do like drawing the line. Gives me a little easier to organize. Same signs when adding, subtracting. We're going to add and keep those signs. So, you know, one step. You guys do so many things all day that have way more steps. Even just posting on frickin' Instagram or something takes more than just one step. Alright, whatever. So opposite of multiplication These are opposites, division. So we're going to pop that in. We're going to divide by both sides, divide. And they do cause cancellation. 3 divided by 3 is 1. So don't cancel this x part. You cancel the 3. And we got 18 divided by 3 is equal to 6. Da da da. So the problems aren't hard. It's more just figuring out what to do, just like everything else. So here we got divided by -4. So we're going to multiply by -4. I'm going to use parentheses to represent my multiplication here. You can represent it how you like. Negative times a negative is going to be equal to a positive. And then I got my exponent, and I'm going to do the opposite of an exponent, which is a root. In this case, a square root. Those are just going to cancel out just like that. I'll explain that a little bit more in class, maybe. We're going to do it to both sides. Square root of 9 is 3, but it could be positive 3 or it could be -3. So maybe we need to talk about that a little bit too. But for now, I'm just going to leave it like that. Then the opposite of root, power 2, cancel it just the same. Power 2, oh lordy, I get to do a 25 times 25 here. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Alright, so those are your basic one-step equations. Later. Da, 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 da. I'm Max Feldman. I've got my weights.